of CLIx as an attempt to redefine the way in which technology can enable access to higher quality educational opportunities for students and for teachers, and offer to students well-crafted curricular offerings which incorporate technology into them, but actually get them to do many more things hands-on and with each other as peers.
It's based on sound learning principles, and it's signaled also by the fact that it is being led by two academic institutions, a leading Indian academic institution in form of TIS and MIT as a global leader in the space of education.
The focus is not on delivering technology, not on devices, etc., but on meaningful learning opportunities through the use of technology.
CLIx is looking at focusing on science and mathematics, which are regarded as difficult subjects, as well as looking at communicative English and 21st century skills.
I think our team adds a lot of strengths to this project. We have a lot of experience with doing things in constructivist and constructionist ways, getting students to collaborate with technology. This is a way of sort of bringing new ideas and new pedagogies through technologies to classrooms to make both teachers and students really excited about the ways that technology can have an impact on learning.
We're using the interactive aspects of the technology for simulations, for mathematical reasoning. It's not just transmission of content through technology.
It's also about capacity building. We want to make sure that what we do with our small team can make a difference for teachers, educational technologists, and other kinds of people in doing things in educational technology throughout the country that can really have an impact.
Research is an integral component of CLIx project. In fact, it is very well integrated into everything that is going to go on through the CLIx project, the curriculum development, the teacher professional development, all the work that is going to take place at the implementation level.
We are also in collaboration with many state governments to take CLIx and work it at scale.
Many education interventions have achieved quality in small pockets, but when we upscale, there's always seems to be a dilution of quality. So when we design our curriculum, we are considering aspects of scale. And I scale in just sheer volume because our pilot is addressing 1,000 schools, many teachers in that school. And it's diversity, scale and diversity, because we're going to very different states.
We have about 5,000 secondary schools in the state of Telangana, out of which 3,000 schools possess these computers. But we never integrated our regular curriculum using ICT. So now at this time, this TSS approached us. They provide training to our teachers both in how to develop the content, actually, how to plan for the content, and how to transact the subjects also. So we are starting with about 100 to 150 schools in the 3 districts initially. We want to do scale up within the next 1 year like that into all the schools, and in every high school we want to establish this, and we will take this movement forward.
Yeah, I believe that the whole concept of the teaching learning process will be changed, will be revolutionized by CLIx, because at present what is being practiced is that teachers are teaching right out of the textbook only, and students are learning from the textbooks and the notes given by the teachers only. Apart from that, they've got no materials. But this IT learning through CLIx, it has a tremendous potential to change the whole education scenario in Mizoram. We expect that the students will get a lot of inspiration. It will help them academically as well as gain confidence in other aspects of life.
scale is a very key consideration from the outset. We want to reach large numbers of learners and teachers. To achieve scale and sustainability, we require a systemic approach, an approach that involves an ecosystem of partners that includes working with the government to see how we can benefit and add to the efforts already underway.
For the implementation of CLIx at the state level, we have partnered with local institutions, NGOs who have long experience of working with the government agencies in the education space. So they are going to help us in the implementation at the school level.
Before CLIx, the scenario regarding ICT at school in Mizoram is very, so to say, negative, because teachers doesn't know what to do with that, and some of them, they are just keeping it in the packets. So computers are just lying there, and even if students use, what they will do is that they will be taught how to type something, they will be taught how to draw something. Besides that, nothing happened. What CLIx is about is a system, not one unit that we are going to give to the school, but it is a system which involves many components. And all the schools we are trying to cover, so this is on a very large scale. And I know that this CLIx is going to click because it involves lots of people, lots of thoughts, and lots of work have been done.
We have also appointed field action research fellows in all these states who are part of the test team, and they will be closely working with the implementation partners. We are going to network with local colleges when they will be part of this entire initiative. Like for example, if a student in an engineering college is interested in education space, in technology, they will be part of this initiative. They will be visiting schools, they will be supporting the students, teachers. That's how we are thinking that we'll bring this ecosystem where all these people will come together and take this initiative forward.
So the offerings in CLIx could be modules which are focused on some key concept, and we would have a 3-week module which it has this component of experimentation, worksheets, and maybe a simulation to work with. So it's a much more active and interactive educational offering, and technology makes this possible.
Technology plays an important role in many ways in this project. One of those is that teachers can use technology to make concepts visible that wouldn't normally be visible. For example, a scientific concept or a mathematical concept that may be difficult to visualize becomes alive when technology can make that realistic. In other cases, it's a way for students to explore new ideas and empower them with the ability to explore those ideas on their own or with others. In some cases, it's a delivery mechanism for content that they wouldn't normally have access to.
They will have to do experiments, so they'll have to open up those locked up cupboards, take that equipment out, handle it, examine, observe, and then use the CLIx offerings to consolidate this knowledge, to maybe consolidate an insight and share it with another peer. So it's using technology to open up the world of the child and not restricted to the geography of their school.
The main aim of curriculum design here is to enable students and teachers to experience a new way of learning and teaching the subjects. The idea is that we are going to handhold the teachers through this pedagogical change process. What they would do is actually do the modules that we're creating themselves. And we are going to additionally have professional development courses to enable a more long-term and sustained way of making these changes even in their classroom practices.
So we want teachers to look at their classrooms with an inquiry and research perspectives. Right now they are much more focused into teaching and delivery of content.
ठीक है, पर हमारा क्रय मूल्य कितना है 1200, तो हमें विक्रय मूल्य ज्ञात करना है, मान लीजिए y है। y निकालने के लिए फिर से क्या करोगे, वज्र गुणा। चलिए करिए।
We want them to look at how students are working, what they are thinking, what is going on in their heads, and to be able to use that to inform their teaching. So perhaps technology will be able to help them do that in a better way to improve their teaching practices. So we are planning to run this course in a blended form, in which there will be some face-to-face interaction with teachers, and they will continue to interact with us online, and they can ask the questions or doubts that they have, and regularly interact with the whole community of experts that we are planning to build.
For us to integrate technology into curricular work, we first need students and teachers to enter the digital world and be able to do things using computers. So our first intervention is called Invitation to CLIx. It's primarily working with digital literacy.
Our very first idea would be how to interact with the computer in their mother tongue. Because otherwise everybody thought that you need to know English in order to work with the computer. We have built this course around 3 principles. The very first principle is called make something using a computer. Okay? And the second principle is whatever you make, share it with everybody. And the third important point is that why do you share? To seek feedback from their colleagues, the peers, and also to seek help. So in a nutshell, the principle is designed by just putting together these things: make, share, seek help and feedback.